back to the Soda Pop Podcast. As always, Soda stands for School of the Arts, and Pop, it just sounds nice next to it. I'm one of your hosts, Dottie Tanner.
And I'm Brandon Underwood, your other host, or whatever you want to call me. And today, we have the privilege of interviewing UNA's photographer and slash videographer, a little bit, amateur photographer, Sam Thigpen.
Yes, I'm happy to be here, especially being such an amateur. I've never picked up a camera in my life.
That's true.
Yeah. He just brought, he said he bought these at Walmart or something like that before the show.
Yeah, they just shoot thermal paper.
Right.
Yeah. So for our home audience who is just listening to us, there are several cameras laying on our table right now, ominously.
Ominously.
Will we use them? Will we not? Probably
We'll
not.
circle back to that.
Probably not. But they love us. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Let me turn that down a little bit.
Oh man, this crowd is amazing.
Yeah, I know, right? Live studio audience from the broom closet. We're in a broom closet. All right, Sam. So tell us a little bit about your art. Tell us about photography. I think most people know what photography is now that anyone can take a picture with their phones and stuff. But what makes it for you? What makes photography for you?
Really, photography is very much the adventure. This thing just fell. Photographers are actually the adventure behind taking the photos, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you have that adventure, you'll be able to find what you tell the story that you're having.
Right.
A lot of people they'll go out, they'll just take photos, and that's great. But they're trying to create art, looking for a meaning instead of realizing there's a meaning right there in the adventure they're having while doing it. So,
right.
For me, it's about the story of taking the photos and showing that within the photos.
Yeah.
So.
It's beautiful.
It's poetic.
Profound, even.
Yeah, beautiful. Dottie, do you have anything to...
I did not come prepared for this episode. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sam, before this, Sam said I didn't prepare for this. I didn't study. I didn't either. I'm gonna be so fair with you. I didn't either. Brandon, why don't you just take the questions for right now, and I'm gonna sit over here and ponder.
Dottie's got to get it together. All right. So you're from the area. What made you come to UNA in the first place? And then I guess from that, what made you say, hey, I want to work at this place?
Well, it all started, it's probably 10th grade. I was like, I'm going to be an engineer. I'm going to go to Auburn to be an engineer.
Yeah.
And that was my plan. Because my brother Andrew did it, and then my brother Luke was planning to go do it. So I was like,
Right.
And that's kind of what everyone says. It's like, oh, you can be an engineer and make money. That's all they say. They never say anything else. It's just engineer, make money. And then senior year of high school, I realized that if I do that, I won't make it. Not because I'm not smart enough, but because I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't want to just beat my head against a wall every day of my life because I'm doing a job that I don't like.
Yeah.
I'm making great money, but I won't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I just was like, I'd always had a camera, which is why I brought this. This is my first camera.
First camera. What
I
is
got it in 2008, I believe, 2008, 2009. Sony Cybershot, 7.2 megapixels.
Wow.
And I had this as a kid shooting just photos and videos for fun. Didn't ever think of it as a career. But I was like, I'd always done it and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I slowly told my parents, I'm not going to go to Auburn. I'm not going to be an engineer. I'm going to be a photographer and I'll make it. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And they full support because as it turns out, they were both photographers in college. My dad did
Whoa.
it professionally. My mom minored in it. My dad worked at the dark room at Brooks High School.
It was in your
the
blood.
70s. Yeah, and I had no idea. They never told me any of this.
That's wild.
So they went out, they bought a DSLR and said, okay, go do it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did, and I fell in love with it. And then leading into UNA, it was kind of something I always thought about because I love Florence. This is my place.
Right.
And so I was like, man, it'd be great to do that here.
Yeah.
Which trying to get into the photography business here is so hard because it's such a small town. It's growing, but there's some names in this area that do photography.
Yeah.
So, after college, I started working at Target because the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
No one was really hiring. It was hard to get work, so I was like, I'll just be here until I find something.
Yeah.
it just so happens a year later, the old university photographer, Leah, decided to go back home where she's from to work in her hometown. And I just happened to have the connections to her and to the person hiring that I'd made in the past, not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
It just so happened those connections led to them asking me to become interim photographer.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then that allowed me to just be here and then apply and have a leg up in the competition.
Yeah.
And so then fast forward 4 years later, I'm here.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah. So it's been great.
Yeah. So, what all kinds of like events do you cover now that you are doing this as like your job? Like, what all do you photograph /
Because I'm sure
video?
every student at some point or another has seen you pop up and been like, "Who's that guy with the camera?"
Right.
Yeah, very much so. Where it's like people like yell at me. They're like, "Hey, Sam, take
Take
my
a
photo."
picture.
Take my picture.
Yeah, I pretty much go. It's very freeform. My required things to do are like our directed marketing shoots, like things like that. Things higher ups ask me to do for historical reasons,
Right.
This or that. Those like I have to go to it. But for the things that I get to go to that I like to do is like student events.
Yeah.
That
Right.
photograph well, like visually.
Yeah.
Like we had UPC brought a skating rink to the SRC. Visually, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you can do an edit on it and however you want to at those events because there's no one behind you going, we need this for this specific purpose.
Right.
All that stuff is for like social media, for all the different, like I'm pretty much the content creator, but photography wise for the university.
Yeah.
Right.
All the social medias are pulling from our
Except for
smug mug.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Now that he's a great photographer.
Yeah, great.
Right.
I love his work.
But like, yeah, so it's like I if it photographs really well and it's fun, like no one like you can be like, oh yeah, we have academics.
Yeah.
We have, I don't remember the number, like 17-1 faculty ratio, something like that. Don't quote me on that exact numbers, guys. I don't know.
Go look at the UNA website. Check out Sam's photos and also UNA statistics.
But yeah, it's like we talk about that all the time, but like I kind of want to know if where I'm going to college is fun.
Yeah.
Like, is there
Right.
fun stuff to do, or am I just going to be bored out of my mind?
Right.
Like, that was high school. Like, just like class, go home, do homework.
Yeah.
Like, it was awful in my opinion.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to show that the university's fun. So I put a strong emphasis on covering student events that look fun. And so I just get to pick up whatever I like to photograph for student events.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
That's really cool. So would you say what's like the spirit of your photography? What, like, I know you said you're always looking for the story, but is there any common themes or anything that that I guess you gravitate back towards that you're like, ooh, this is, because I think a lot of people see campus photography and they're just like, oh, 1 in a million. It's like, oh, this looks the same as this university's. This looks the same as this university's. What are you trying to do that separates you or that you maybe think is, you're taking a little different inspiration from?
I think in general, I kind of have a look to my photos when it comes to framing. There's a way I shoot that I didn't even realize I had until I was in class here. I took Robert Rausch's photography class, and he's like, oh, this is a Sam photo, before he even read who it was.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Like, is that good? Is
Yeah.
it bad?
Yeah, and then it's just like a garbage can.
Yeah, like I don't know what it meant exactly. And then I kind of started to realize, and he kind of helped me realize this, of like the way I frame, I do very much like a portrait style center punch with like everything kind of leading to the middle. And I just had no idea, like everything I shot that I really liked, it was shot that way.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the style that I look for, that like you can kind of tell if it's mine or not, which I'm sure a lot of people also shoot that way. I mean, there's how many photographers?
Right.
Yeah. A lot of photographers out there.
There's tons of, especially now, like you said, like people just like shoot on iPhones now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like,
make careers out of it.
yeah, like there's a guy that bought lenses, separate outside lenses for his iPhone, and he shoots predominantly on an iPhone, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm sure other people shoot that. That's kind of the way I really love to shoot. And like finding those little details as well. Because you can just, where you're standing on the walkway, take a photo.
Sure.
Right.
You're at UNA. Like it's pretty.
Right.
It's going to be pretty.
Yeah.
So so framing it to like those little details. Like, I mean, do y'all know there's a bird bath over behind the library?
Yes.
UNA
think
bird
I've seen
bath?
it. Yes.
Yes,
I think
you've
I've seen it.
I don't think I've seen
And
the
there's
UNA
a
bird
little
bath.
nook there with like some seatings.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's like there's so many spots that you don't realize are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That when you find them, you can frame it in a whole new way because not a lot of people are going over there.
Sure.
Right.
We even use that spot for like a shoot because we're like, this is like such a pretty spot and no one really walks over here.
Yeah.
It's the beauty and like the fact there's nothing over there
Yeah.
with some seating to where you can actually get out of like kind of the rush of going to classes.
Sure.
And like, you're not near anything.
Yeah.
You just relax. So yeah, I mean, it's just the way I shoot. The framing is kind of what kind of became like, that's a Sam photo.
Yeah.
So
Sam Thigpen photos.
Exactly.
Not to be confused with Sam Pigpen photos. Very different.
very
different.
different guy. He's
Is there a photographer out there named that?
possibly.
Possibly.
I
If
mean,
you're Sam Thigpen, Pigpen,
me.
and you're watching this, let us know.
yeah,
Let us
we
know.
can start a business. Pig pen photography.
Wow.
I love that. So we spoke briefly about like people taking pictures on their iPhones and stuff like that. For people who are wanting to get into photography, do you recommend like starting on an iPhone as a starting off point, or do you think that it's something that it's worth taking the time and energy to invest in like a decent camera to like actually get a feel for that side of photography?
It is the one thing you can practice on an iPhone, which now I think the new iPhones you can change the settings, like the f-stop shutter speed,
Right.
which
Yeah.
is I don't have a new iPhone, so
Yeah.
if you really want to go into it, jump right in.
Yeah.
But if you only have an iPhone and you can only afford an iPhone, iPhones can do great things.
Yeah.
Really, like I actually brought an iPhone.
Oh wow.
Oh, we have
visuals. We
Sam
have visuals.
Thigpen photos. Future Brandon might throw some of these. Whoosh.
This was taken on an iPhone.
Oh wow,
during a
that's
concert.
beautiful.
Who is that?
This is the Hives.
The
It's
Hives.
a Swedish hard rock band. They're playing
Yes.
Okay. Not to be confused with hives that you get on your back
Yes.
and such.
So like this, like you can maybe when I say it and you really look at it, you're like, oh, okay, I can see kind of that muddy look that iPhones have,
Yeah.
especially in low light like this.
Yeah.
This was shot on an iPhone.
Yeah.
Like, and it was used with, I mean, I used Adobe, but there's free software out there that
Yeah.
can
Right.
edit the same way Adobe. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's a handful of them. Some people just like shoot photos and edit on Visco.
Yeah.
Like Visco works.
Yeah.
It does. So, I mean, the fact that you can shoot an iPhone, and this is with an older iPhone too.
Right.
So it's worth like investing if you're really like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
But
Make that
if
jump.
you just don't have the money or,
Sure.
any other thing in your way, shoot on your iPhone.
Yeah.
Like just practice your framing, get good at it, and save your money. And then once you get a new camera, you're ahead of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't really do big like professional stuff like graduation shoots on iPhone. That's
Sure,
really
sure.
difficult because
Right.
you can still tell it's an iPhone.
The quality.
Yeah. But if you just shoot on it for fun,
Yeah.
like you're gonna be ahead of the game if you want to dive into it.
Is that R2D2 over there? You have
That is
R2D2?
Yeah, I have R2D2 photo. I was shot on film.
Why'd you take a picture of R2? What was he doing?
He
Where was
is
he at?
coming out of a shoe and he's doing just fine.
He was coming out of a shoe.
Coming out of a shoe, and I've been doing.
I thought that was like live action
gotta-
size. I
gotta
thought
be
it was
down.
real.
Yeah. So this is an example of having fun.
Okay.
Right.
Uh,
This is an example of R2D2 in the
example.
shoe.
so everyone in photography class is like,
Yeah.
I want to take this beautiful photo.
We want to
Yeah.
be
Yes.
William
Or
Eggleston.
that. Like they just want to take like the
Yeah.
most beautiful thing. It's
Sure.
like, I mean, just like if you have fun with it, like that's really like how you're gonna learn.
Yeah.
Like if you're like just stressing out about
We're both so just there's
Yeah.
a gnat in this
I
room.
keep seeing the bug fly. Also, I keep like ominously in the background. I think the band is practicing right now,
Yeah,
so I
yeah,
keep hearing ominous band sound. And I'm also wondering, like, am I
I was like,
breathing
is
too?
my phone going off? Oh, that's the band.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it's like I was like, well, I'm just gonna take this little R2D2 I
Yeah.
got as a kid. When episode 2 of Star Wars came out, my
Yeah.
dad bought me this little
Wow.
figure. I've had it ever since. I was like, why not just take pictures of R2D2 everywhere
Yeah.
as for this project? and I freaking loved it.
Where
And
all did he go?
he was on a shoe. He was on a parking meter.
Wow.
He came out of a drainage pipe. He's been all over the place.
Classic R2.
And in a galaxy far, far away.
Yes.
Well, of course.
Wow.
Yep. Tennessee
As
Street.
a standard.
Tennessee Street.
As a standard.
In downtown Florence, Alabama.
Yeah. Far, far away.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah. So that's why I have that.
Wow. That's really cool. I think, there are a lot of people who, like, I think it's with all the arts, sometimes you see photographs and you're like, what is this of? Like, why is this beautiful, or why is this especially with like paintings and things of that nature, sculptures, getting more abstract and stuff like that. Do you ever go in an abstract direction? I mentioned William Eggleston earlier, but I think like he's one that like he's just taking pictures of like shopping carts and sunsets or whatever, and people are like, what's the beauty in that? Do you do any stuff like that?
On occasion, I not as much. I really like, even when I'm shooting outside of work, which I think only a few of the photos I brought were outside of work.
Right.
I really kind of focus on these little things.
Yeah.
These little stories.
The details.
Like shopping cart, for instance, I took one a long time ago on film. It was at the food outlet.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was a red filter at night, and it had a little shopping cart and then like the sign.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I just like
very ominously.
love the photo.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't get super abstract. I
Right.
really I focus on just like having fun.
Right.
Because like I said, if you have fun, you're going to create something you like.
Yeah.
Whether it's the photo being beautiful or the
Yeah.
photo telling the story of the fun you were having.
Yeah.
Right.
Which goes back to like telling the story of you taking photos through the photos.
Yeah. And that's the most important part. That's what ChatGPT can't do.
ChatGPT can't have fun.
The other campus photographer,
It doesn't
ChatGPT.
have feelings.
Yeah. Contrary to
Doesn't have
popular belief, it does not have
Yes.
feelings.
And it is not Google. Please stop Googling
That
things
it's
through ChatGPT.
it is concerning.
Really?
Please, guys.
Please
It's
stop
concerning.
Googling.
Every now and again, I'll ask it, like, how are you doing?
No, because
see what it's
he's,
going.
he's
Are you
not the
doing
only
okay?
friend. He's not the only friend I have who does this. I have another
Yeah.
friend, and he's like, yeah. Sometimes I talk to ChatGPT because, like, if there's like a robot uprising or something, they're not gonna get me.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't think that's how that works, but okay.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, oh, it's something basilisk. The idea that like technology will rise up and
Yeah.
kill whoever's been mean
Yeah.
to it
Yeah.
before it was sentient. I
Who's
can't
being
remember. It's
mean?
something basilisk. I
What-
can't remember what it was called.
Are you afraid that ChatGPT is gonna replace your job as campus photographer? No.
No,
Wonderful.
because at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, look at the new stadium, right?
Yeah.
Right.
There's gonna be a ribbon cutting for it, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me just generate the ribbon cutting. Like,
Right. Instead
Yeah,
of
yeah,
actually
yeah.
just that's
yeah,
fair.
like there's no reason. because
Absolutely.
You can't capture the moment.
Yeah.
Mm.
You could create marketing materials in the future, yeah, because it's getting
Yeah.
really good and scary. But you can't have it just create the moment that happens
Right.
in real life.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
Like there's
Absolutely.
I hate this camera so much. There's a camera, quote unquote camera,
Quote unquote
that
camera.
is some tech bro came out with it, where it takes a picture and then tells a AI to like
Doctorate or
yeah, it tells the AI to create the picture.
oh
Right.
And so it gives you
right.
a AI generated image of the picture you
that
took.
you just took.
But it's like you just want
What
it
is
to
the
look
point
like
of that?
AI.
Yeah. What is the point of
Yeah,
that?
That's
like you take a
strange.
photo, the AI's like describes the photo to itself and then generates what it described.
right.
Bro's talking to himself. It's
It's-
okay, guys.
It is. I mean, like this is the dumbest. Like the comments of like
Yeah.
the ads too are so
Yeah.
funny because they're like, this is the dumbest thing ever. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
Who's
why not just
buying it?
take a photo and send it to ChatGPT and be like, make this AI?
Yeah.
Right.
Literally.
Like there's no point.
Literally.
So what I guess like a lot of people who are watching maybe, we have a pretty uncultured 7 viewers that watch us pretty consistently. And if they were getting into photography, I mean, more than just like phone photography and stuff like that, how do they build that resume? How do they get the right pictures? How do they develop that taste for what makes a good photograph?
Really, it goes. There's kind of 2 points to this. Is the resume is, like I said before, like have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your friends to come model for you. Don't be like, I'm gonna go get a model.
Go take a picture with a DS, with a Game Boy.
This is my friend Izzy.
Hi,
Oh.
Izzy.
I was like,
Hi,
hey,
Izzy.
shout out Izzy.
yes, shout out Izzy. She's like, I'm gonna dress out for this,
And I'm
we're
gonna
do
lean on a rail
photo
car.
shoot.
And she did. And she looks
it-
great.
Yeah, and it's like we had
Yeah.
fun. I had my friend model. and we got to shoot photos. That's one thing. Like, have your friends model. Build your portfolio by just having your friends model. Because you may, get a model that will do it for free.
Yeah.
To let you build.
I would like to note,
portfolio.
while he's talking about models, he's pointing towards me. So if anyone needs a model.
I was pointing past you.
Oh, okay.
I was actually pointing at that handsome guy on the little.
Oh, that's my
board.
reflection.
No,
No,
the one with the
yeah,
hats.
that's-
The one with the hat, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
For our home audience who can't see this right now, it is a photo of me.
It's a photo of Sam. It's a photo of Sam.
Right.
But yeah, like you're not gonna want to take photos of someone you don't like
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
if it's someone you like, your friend, like
Yeah.
take photos for free.
Yeah.
Like, and get that portfolio built.
Yeah.
Then the other side of that is get your stuff in art shows. Like,
How do you do
no matter
that?
what it is. So there's at least around here, there's in Tuscumbia, there's the Tennessee Valley Art Association. There's a
TVAA.
Yes, there's a museum out there across the street from Ivy Green.
It's true.
By Helen Keller's crib. If you don't believe she's real, pull up. It's there.
No comment. Over there, they have a member show.
Mm-hmm.
You pay, I think a student membership's like $5-10 a year,
Dang.
something like that.
Okay.
And every year, they have a member show where every member can bring 2 pieces of artwork to put in the show.
Oh, wow.
I've done that since, it's actually happening right now.
Wow.
I did that since 2016. I've entered 2. The only time I missed was last year.
Yeah.
We were having a baby. I really wasn't thinking about it.
Fair.
Priorities.
So I've done it every year except for last year, and that's actually like huge because like you may like post to Instagram and people locally may see it. That might get you some jobs,
Yeah.
but like it's not really going to lead to much.
Yeah.
Like very few people get really big off of Instagram and taking
Right.
photos.
Yeah.
Like it seems like there's a lot, but like think about how many accounts there are.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
It's really not a lot. And it's a good way to show what you do and share with your friends and share it locally.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it can balloon into you getting jobs
Something,
regularly from it. But really to get like involved in the community is like how you really like get jobs in your area. Is like I put stuff in the art shows.
Right.
The hiring person for my position went to those art shows. I saw her on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Monday, I get a phone call about becoming an interim photographer.
Oh, wow.
Because she's like, hey, I just saw him.
Yeah.
Like, get involved in the community. This is another thing, actually.
Sorry.
I've done really well in, like, bringing photos that relate to this.
No,
Yeah,
you have.
wow.
It's very,
This
very
is
good.
one table. I showed up with a drone and took photos for them. They didn't ask me to do it or anything.
Yeah.
And now it's a thing where I go to one table every year and do it.
Oh, wow.
And a lot of people know who I am now because of it.
Got
And
that
they're like,
name
hey,
out
I
there.
need photography.
He's a local celebrity.
Let me ask the guy who
Yeah.
does the photos at one table. So like there's so many community options. Get involved in community. Put your stuff out there locally.
Yeah.
Not just Instagram, not just Facebook. Like get it locally somewhere. I put a photo up in Rivertown in college. I was like, hey, can I put this up in Rivertown? And they're like, yeah, sure.
Is it still there?
They remodeled like 3 or 4 years
Chucked
later.
it in the trash.
And they asked me to come get it. And I got
Oh, okay.
And then I gave it to the tourism center. So now if you go into a tourism center, above like where you can buy the T-shirts, there's a print of the Shoals Theater that I took.
So
Is it? I think it's in our professors' offices as well. Like I think it's
Really?
in like there's
Yes,
definitely
Mike has the Shoals Theater in there. I believe,
Yep.
Right?
I'll go in there sometimes. It'll say Sam Thigpen on the. So
This is like the original like award-winning one.
did you do the photos
Oh,
inside?
yes, I've seen that picture.
Yeah. Did you do the photos inside the history building here at UNA? Did you do those? Possibly.
Like Kramer Way,
Uh,
like the Batman building.
no,
Is that-
no, not the Batman building. The one that's like furthest towards like the road and stuff.
Willingham.
Yeah, Willingham. Yes,
I
Willingham.
have not been in there in a long time. I might have.
Okay, because there was a photo, and this is so genuine. I went to a philosophy club meeting, and while I was in the meeting, I looked across, and there's a photo taken by a place that's like really close to my house, and I was like, "What?" And I live 30 minutes away from here, so it was like
Yeah.
it's like
It could have been.
has Sam Thigpen been to my house?
It's so funny.
Yes.
People say, "Oh, I saw your photo at this place." I'm like, "Huh?"
Yeah,
I go
You
over
did?
there. I'm like, "Oh, that is my photo."
it's getting
It
popular.
happens- it
If you
happens a
guys, if you guys see a Sam Thigpen photo in the wild,
If you see it in the wild,
Yes.
take a picture and send it to the Soda Pop.
send it to the Soda
Instagram.
Pop Instagram.
Like, I entered this into a contest outdoors, and I won, and didn't know like. I mean, I think I won like $100 and like some other thing.
That's awesome.
And I didn't know it went on tour along all the state parks in Alabama.
Oh, wow.
So I had people sending me messages like, hey, I saw your photo at this random state park in like Enterprise. And I'm like, huh?
Right,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
And so like things end up places. Like
Yeah.
They just end up places. I entered that like the day of the
wow.
deadline. I was like, I must as well throw something in there and just
Yeah.
And then I won. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't expect that.
There's always the joke I hear about campus photographers where it's like any photographers.
That's what I do.
any kind of like when it's like campus shoots or whatever, student shoots or whatever, it's like any like speck of diversity, it's like turn the camera towards it. I see 3 black students together. Boom.
Oh my God.
It's like, whatever. And so like, is that true, Sam? Are you in the wild out there? Look like it's like, okay. No.
I don't have to really worry about that.
Okay. Yeah, UNA is really diverse. I will say
UNA,
walking around.
Yeah. Like I was talking to Wendell Gunn.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
Shout out Wendell Gunn.
Yeah, shout out Wendell Gunn. First African American to be admitted into UNA.
Oh, wow.
The Wendell Gunn Commons.
The plaque is right out outside of the Commons. I've read it.
I was talking to him.
Someone's standing right outside the door, like talking and laughing. I don't know if our home audience can hear that.
Yeah.
We will kill them after this.
I was talking to him, and just dropped something, hydro flask or something. And I was talking to him, and he's like, I just love sitting out here and just watching how different campus is. I was like,
wow.
What do you mean what do you mean by like what do you see so different?
Yeah.
Like the people are all different.
Absolutely.
Of course, when I was here, it was just me that was different.
Yeah.
And I didn't think much of it because I just wanted an education.
Right. Yeah.
It's like he talks about how like he just went and just wanted to get education. That's all it was. He wasn't looking to change the world,
Yeah.
But like he'd like changed like UNA and Alabama.
Very important.
When it comes to like integrating for college campuses.
Yeah.
So he was just talking about how like this place is like so different, and I just love watching how different it is.
Yeah.
That's
different
awesome.
people.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's
and now he's on like the
UNA's
board of
great.
directors and stuff, isn't he? He's like he's a really important figure at UNA.
Yeah, I think he had just retired from board of trustees. I think.
Wow.
He's retired. I know he's working on a book, and
Wow.
he's a great guy. But yeah, he's just
See where
love
photography
campus.
can take you.
Yeah.
You're
right?
meeting all kind of important people, all kind of stuff, and you wouldn't think. You're thinking, I don't know. I think a lot of people who go about the arts want to do it in a very selfish way of just like, oh, I'm going to do everything myself, or I'm going to paint this thing by myself. So it is a good thing to hear, I guess, like community, a community aspect to it.
Yeah.
Yes. Like I said, in the community, if you can build on the community will build on you. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about finding jobs if you work with the community, because
Yeah.
they're going to take care of you if you take care of them. So.
Yeah.
Right. So you mentioned the what was the table thing that we're talking about?
One table.
One table.
One
you mentioned
table.
that. Is that's a community event? You
Yes.
said, right? So what other community events do you typically photograph?
So I did Arts Alive for a while. I did it 1 year.
A local arts
For
festival
fun.
in Florence for our home audience who doesn't know. And One Table is basically like Thanksgiving in downtown
Yes,
Florence.
it is a giant table that goes
Big
down,
table, one table.
Mobile Street, and all the food is free.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Everyone's welcome to sit next to each other. If they didn't know each other, they
That's
encourage
beautiful.
it. And it's like everyone just gets together and has a great time. Like,
Yeah.
No one like. There's not really any fights. Like people are just there to enjoy community. Like
Right.
we're all one. We're all one community.
We're all one
So,
table.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So
It's beautiful.
that I shot Arts Alive,
Mm-hmm.
which is an art festival in
Yeah.
Wilson Park, and then I ended up getting
Sorry, they're shouting out
They're
there.
excited up there.
getting a freelance contract to do it. So now I'm actually making money shooting Arts Alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Getting involved with, I shot photos for I cannot remember her name. She had an art show at TVAA, and she asked me to take photos, and I was like, yeah, sure, like I'll
Yeah.
go take photos. We have We have the hootenanny, which is Southern
That's
Native,
fun.
puts that on.
Wow.
I'm
Southern Native.
Southern Native hat, right?
Shout out Southern Native,
hat
a
is-
local
that hat is really cool.
local fashion brand
Yes,
in Florence, Alabama.
He has a hootenanny, and I'm shooting that this year.
Awesome.
I unfortunately missed it last year, but like this year I'm shooting it just to do it.
Yeah.
We had Cable Fest.
Cable Fest.
Cable Fest.
If you haven't seen that episode, go check it out.
Yes, here's some visuals for Cable Fest.
Very cool.
Oh, we got one more thing. Oh, we got four
Was-
visuals
Wow.
for Cable Fest.
4
See, I was
visuals.
disappointed because I didn't make it into any of them.
You did make it.
I made it into. I'm in one of
You're
them.
not in one of these,
I'm
but
not-
you are in the gallery. So
Okay, I'm in the gallery
We
somewhere.
got Mosher's here, yeah.
Yeah, Moshin.
We got-
There's
we got
Clay and Owen.
Shay from Delta Hate.
Wow, Delta Hate, very cool
And,
band.
I cannot remember her name. They're from Louisiana.
Brat, is it Brat?
No, I didn't go to the second day because I was unavailable, but I cannot remember.
Yeah, so many bands,
band
30
name.
bands.
But yeah, it was awesome. Like I shot that for free.
Yeah.
I gave it to all the bands. Like I was like,
Oh,
hey,
wow.
here's your photos.
Yeah.
Like because it seemed like fun to shoot.
Absolutely.
It's happening like locally.
Yeah.
I mean, I shot First Friday a bunch. I shot so many photos of First Friday. I don't do that one much anymore because
Yeah.
of how much I've shot it. I kind of want to.
Gotcha.
Right.
I want to do the Ren Fair this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Renaissance
definitely
Fair.
want to do the Ren Fair. If I'm in town, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
October's crazy, but if I'm in town, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
What would you say to somebody who, maybe wants to go to all these events but maybe has a little anxiety about like, okay, do I ask these people? Do I really need to go out and do this? Oh, hello there. Hi.
Hey there.
Actively recording an episode of our podcast.
Awesome.
How's it going, Thomas?
Thomas Butler. Wait,
And the floor behind her,
in the floor behind you, Dottie.
there's monsters.
There's monsters.
Okay.
Do you need
for
a-
the office? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay, there's monsters behind you, Dottie. Don't turn around. They're right behind you. They are right behind you. There are monsters behind Dottie right
Yeah.
now.
Will you edit monsters? But like,
Future Brandon, throw up a monster.
Shout out.
It's just going to be a big picture of you,
Shout out
Dottie.
to Tony Bush, who's probably
That's
gonna
me.
be
I'm sorry.
guys, Brandon has been so mean to me today.
I'm sorry. It's been a stressful day. It's been a stressful day.
I do want to bring up this one too.
Yes.
This
yes.
photo.
Please do.
This is a Spirit of Freedom celebration. It's the 4th of July celebration that is
Wow.
put on at McFarland Park.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite photos I've taken. It was
That's
on
beautiful.
Yeah,
this,
I like that.
This Pentax.
Pentax.
K1000
Pentax.
film camera. Love that event. Another community. I
Yeah.
do it for free. It's
Yeah.
a community event. I've met so many amazing people from it.
Yeah.
Now what we were
Advice.
what we were
yeah.
talked about.
Yeah, advice to any people who may be
Yes.
feeling a little anxious or have a little social anxiety about getting out there and taking photos of people or anything like that.
Really using your camera as like a social thing. Like you don't have to shoot on it immediately.
Right.
You can walk around with it, kind of experience the event first.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like see how it is, kind of feel it out. Talk to some people. Like one table, you may sit next to some people. You'd be like, man, I'd love to take a photo of them. Well,
Right.
sit down, eat your food, and talk with them.
Yeah.
And like that's easier said than done. Like
Experience.
some
it.
people may see one table and be like, I cannot.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But you can also find different ways of shooting it. Like
Yeah.
I do have a drone. Like you may not have a drone, but if you do, you don't have to be social to take photos of it.
Absolutely.
Right. So it's finding ways. There's a photographer. Have y'all seen Welcome to Wrexham?
I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
So Welcome to Wrexham is about the town of Wrexham, which I hit that again. The town of Wrexham in Wales. That it's one of the oldest football clubs. Soccer,
Right.
For you American audiences.
Soccer.
The 7 Americans that consistently listen to this.
Yes,
correct.
the 7 people.
It's about that club.
Yeah.
But it's really about the community because sports it's not as much a business in England and Ireland and Wales and
Right.
a lot of places in Europe. It is a business, but that's not the focus. Here, it's
Right.
like the
Sports
Buffalo
is-
Bills just care about the money. Like
Absolutely.
they don't care. Titans sell season tickets, and half the people don't even go. Like
Yeah.
they don't care. So it's very much a community thing there.
Uh-huh.
And so it's about the community. And there's a photographer there that loves shooting Wrexham
Yeah.
supporters. He's never been to a game until
Oh, wow.
last season.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, he'd never been to a game. He lived there for years and just took photos of people going to the games, the
Yeah.
supporters, tons of street photography. But he's never been to a game because he doesn't like crowds.
Hmm.
He was afraid of crowds.
Hmm.
But further on, as he shot photos, he got to know these people.
Yeah.
And got to know the community. And then instead of going to a crowd of people he doesn't know and he's scared of, he was able to go with his friends to a game.
Right.
Yeah.
So once you get to know the community first, then you feel a lot more like you feel
Included.
you feel less pressure when
Yeah.
you're taking photos because you're with friends.
Yeah.
Sure.
I
Maybe
think
a year ago you didn't know them, but now
I think
they're
even if people just go out there and sit or stand or whatever, you're bound to, just participate in the event in some kind of way. You're bound to make some kind of connection and
Yeah.
explore that further.
Yeah.
Do you find that that's true with everything, or are there ever situations where you feel like it's more interesting to be kind of on the outside
Yeah, looking
of
in.
the situation? Like, which do you think that there are situations where that is true?
Like when you're spying on people with your camera.
Exactly. When you install
Hey,
cameras in
no,
people's
Have you ever
bedrooms.
stalked anyone?
PI work is it pays well.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful. You heard it
Campus
here first.
photographer Sam Thigpen. Quote it. Quote it. UNA
Clip that, clip
website.
that.
No, clip that. No, that's I'm trying to think of a situation, but the more I liked being a fly on the wall, like years ago, I really love being in the moment in
Yeah.
every single
Participate.
like I tell my student workers, I'm like, we're part of the college experience. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to be here.
Right.
You're here to capture the experience, but also you're a part of it too. Like you go to school here,
Yes.
I work here. Like we're all here. So it's sometimes if you feel like you just want to be a fly on the wall, that's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But like if you're not in the moment, then like you're missing out.
Yeah.
Like I love being like just like a part of like what's happening while
Yeah.
taking photos. Like I mean I brought there's another example that I brought that works out.
Oh.
This guy.
This guy,
I was taking photos of them walking. I'm like, how can I make this more interesting, more fun?
give him a fist bump.
I was like, let me just be a part of the photo. So I stuck my fist up, and the dude went up, gave me a fist bump on his way. And this is
Yeah.
one of my favorite photos from like the Lion Walk.
That's
'Cause
cool.
It's just the football players walking, and
Yeah.
the crowd. So
Yeah.
I was like, how can I make this more?
Yeah.
And so I got involved. Over here, I sang karaoke with them. I don't have a photo, but I sang karaoke with ROTC one time at a
Wow.
tailgate because I was like, they're having fun.
Yeah. Join in.
I could take pictures of them having fun, but like if I bring myself and the audience to the photos into the fun,
Yeah.
then it means so much more.
Yeah.
So that's kind of I don't really know a situation where I'd want to have the camera and the audience seeing the photos.
Yeah.
Within the actual event.
Yeah.
I'll shoot some of that, but
Sure.
most events like I'll be really trying to get in there unless
Yeah.
it's something that I would be distracting.
For
Like
sure.
concerts, I don't want to be in the situation
Right.
the scene unless it's like I have explicit like please like
Yeah.
this was taken from the stage because Waka Flocka was like, you want to get on stage with me? I was like,
Whoa.
sure.
How was talking to Waka Flocka?
Nice guy. We have a mutual friend. So it
Re-
was really
mutual
That's
friends.
really cool. That's really cool.
Who
So
is it?
my friend JP and his wife
JP.
Sarah,
Wow.
me and my brother went to high school with them.
Oh, wow.
Sarah's in a grade below me. She spent a lot of summers at our house. Like we were very close. JP was my brother's age, which is 2 years older than me.
Right.
They weren't really friends back then, but now they're married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But JP became really good friends with Waka.
How?
Because Waka loves Auburn basketball. So he's in Auburn.
Right.
And he goes to parties in Auburn all the time. JP had just, I'm not saying you should drop out of college. JP had just dropped out of college, but he still lived in Auburn and got to know.
Was running into Waka at the club?
Got to Waka. They became very close friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool.
And so JP texts me. He goes, "Hey, I just texted him. Maybe you should just go tell him that, like, hey, I'm here."
Yeah.
And Waka's like, "JP, what?"
That's awesome.
And so I was kind of my in. So I got back there and I was like, "Do you care if I get on stage?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Please do whatever you want. Like,
Yeah.
get
That's
on
cool.
stage, it's fine." So
What's your favorite Waka Flocka Flame song?
I
Hard in the paint for me.
do not listen to Waka Flocka.
Oh.
Nice, really nice guy.
Poser.
No Hands,
Yeah.
I think, is the one I recognize.
No hand. Yeah.
But
No
I
hands
do-
is the classic.
It's more like when I hear No Hands, I'm like, this is fun to listen to.
You
but I'm
you
not
want to dance.
actively looking to listen to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just not my genre.
Yeah.
It's just not my genre. But he's a
Yeah.
great artist, great performer. Had a great time.
Wow.
Super nice. He just wanted to talk to students afterwards. He was
That's
like,
cool.
he wanted to talk to UPC, like, hey, like, what's y'all's majors? You know,
Right.
what are y'all doing? Like, what's
In
your
not a
plan?
creepy way.
Yeah. Yeah. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
And halfway through, he's like playing Pokemon Go.
Wow.
Period.
My student worker goes up to him and she's like, she's very quiet.
Yeah.
And has like, she gives you nothing. So she
Right.
just goes, do you play Minecraft? And Waka's like, yeah, with my little nephew, we play Minecraft all the
With
time.
my little nephew.
And I was like, all right. And like, he was great. And then I was like, she's quiet, but she's a killer. And he goes, yeah, she's freaking me out.
I love
Like,
that.
she's so quiet.
Wow.
And
I
I
love
just
that.
love that Piper like was like, I'm gonna ask him if he plays Minecraft. Like that's
Hey,
That's the thing.
I respect it.
yeah. So
Dottie, what's your favorite Waka Flocka Flame song?
Next question.
That's not a song. Let's. Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I listen to mostly like rock in general.
Same.
Right.
I'm
the
all
same
over
way.
the place.
Does music ever inspire your photography? Is there ever a song that you're like, I need to get this vibe, but in photo form?
It's not so much that, it's so much I take a photo that I can see this, I can hear the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One instance, there's a B-side album by Green Day called Shenanigans.
Yeah.
There's a song called Rotting.
Right.
And it's about just like literally doing nothing and wasting like your time.
Yeah.
And I took a photo that just kind of, I'll have to find it, but it just kind of told me, it's like, this is kind of like that song, not for a person wasting your time, but like Lost Potential in Sheffield.
Right.
They're redoing Sheffield now, which I
Yeah.
love.
Shout out Sheffield, another
Shout out
local
Sheffield.
community.
They're doing well.
Beautiful
now.
local community.
But like before, no one was investing in remodeling anything. There was a
Yeah.
building that was just rotting away.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is
Gotta
that
take a picture.
song. After I took the photo, I was like, that's that song.
Yeah.
I don't really have as much influence from music to images.
Yeah.
Right.
It's more of images of like, oh, and it puts me in the mood for that music.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
So it kind of, I guess my photography influences my music taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of music taste influencing my photography.
That's cool
So-
though. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Dottie, you got any last questions?
I don't think I have any more questions.
All right. I guess if you want to plug anything, now's the time. Shout anything out, anything that's on your mind.
I've gotten through everything except for 2 photos. So
Let's
I
see
wanna
those
share
2
these
We're
photos.
gonna see the last
Yeah.
two photos, guys. This is very important.
This is
Oh.
Jason Isbell
Jason Isbell, another
on
local legend.
on a Game Boy.
That's
on
cool.
a
Shot this
Game
photo
Boy.
on a Game Boy.
He's not playing a Game Boy. He's playing a
Yes,
guitar,
But,
but
the
shot
photo
on a
yes,
Game Boy.
yes, this is shot on a Game Boy. Love this photo.
That is really cool.
And then this one, I should have mentioned this before. This is one I took of Una my freshman year of college.
Wow.
Wow.
And who in the Instagram
Yeah.
for North Alabama sent me a message and asked me if they could use it.
Mm.
And that was my connection to the then photographer.
Wow.
That
Wow.
once again was a connection where she's like, Sam Thigpen would be good.
Started at a freshman as a freshman.
Those are my last 2 things.
And I got it.
Plug
Wow.
wise, so my personal Instagram is Sam Thigpen Photography.
Go see
that's
all
where
the cool photos.
where I post all my photography. I don't post like a bunch of stuff I do for work. I literally post what I want to post. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah.
photos I like, so I'm going to share them.
Right.
I'm not really, trying to brand or sell anything. I do not care if someone's like, oh my gosh, I want this guy to take photos for me or not. Like,
Yeah.
if you just like the photography, come check it out.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I like sharing that stuff. And then I make memes for the North Alabama Instagram,
Yes.
as we saw with the Taylor Swift one
Professional.
a couple days ago.
Yes.
And like squirrel photoshops and stuff. So if you see a meme,
Right.
if you're laughing at the social media at a meme specifically, it's probably.
It's a Sam
Definitely.
Thigpen
Yes.
meme.
I love
and
that.
the last thing is, this is
Nope. Wooden.
the fountain on a Game Boy.
The fountain on a Game Boy.
And this is
the
a
UNA
gift.
fountain. For all of our audio listeners, we're holding up a board of the fountain at
Yes.
UNA here. I'm going to throw up
Taken
a
on a Game Boy.
photo.
And this is a gift to the Soda podcast. So
Oh my gosh, really? Hold
Yes.
on.
That's
That
so
just processed in my head after that was
gift to the
said.
Soda podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's so nice.
This
we will
is
add
we
it
will
to our
keep
background.
it's going to go somewhere here. We've got a lot
We
of
will find a spot.
it's going to go somewhere.
Wherever you want.
Awesome.
It doesn't even have to be on camera, but that's a
Wow.
gift for the Soda podcast.
Thank
Whatever.
you
Hey,
so
it will be.
much.
Thank you. That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, I'll have to sign it afterwards. I couldn't find a pencil.
Hey, we've got
we
got
have
pins.
something. We got
We've
something.
got pins.
We have monsters. And
We do have monsters. They're behind Dottie. All right. Well, I think on that note, I'm Brandon Underwood.
I'm Dottie Tanner.
And this has been the Soda Pop Podcast. Find us on all of our social media. Any support helps. The UNA Soda Pop Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Wherever you get your podcast, we're there. So, yeah, go check us out. Support us. We really appreciate it. Go check out Sam Thigpen and his awesome photography.
That's me.
That is him. And as always, keep making stuff.
And stay creative.
Bye. Okay, we got to walk off
Have
like
fun.
really awesome. Like,
You got to walk off to this music, okay?
okay, you ready?